even though it's been a few months now, like it doesn't get any easier, right?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't get easier. And you know, to everyone, it feels like it's been so long because there's been so much media coverage, but it's only been like a few weeks.
Yeah.
And it's a whole lifetime in there.
Of course,
you know?
It's your home, you know?
And tell you, like, it's one thing to see it on video and camera, and then when you go through the destruction, it's so devastating in your whole community and all your friends' houses.
You know, one of the positives out of this thing, if you can even find a positive, is this kind of like renewed attention and love
Together, guys. There you go.
that you're getting from fans. And honestly, you guys are back in the cultural zeitgeist. And I know if a lot of fans of yours and of Spencer's had it their way, you guys would do another reality show. Have there been any talks about maybe doing another reality show as you start to rebuild?
I mean, we're in talks.
You are.
It's Hollywood. You're always in talks, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you never know.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're really close, and we'll see how
But you're open to it.
transcends, and so whatever is meant to be, for sure.
I'm watching our house burn down on the security cameras.
You're currently in this legal fight with the city. What do you hope the outcome is?
I hope the outcome is what the civilians deserve. I mean, we pay a lot of taxes to live where we live, and with the assumption that you're protected, you know, and so to not have that was devastating. I didn't hear one siren all day. There was no running around with fire hoses and putting anything out. We live next to the reservoir, and they've been fixing it for a year. And so we were told it was fixed.
Right.
You know, we thought it was fixed. And we always thought we were in like the safest place because the firefighters would practice there every Sunday.
Wow.
And so that was like the main source for Palisades.
Sure.
And we're like, okay, great, we would see that.
There's a big water source.
Right, there's a big water source, and you know, to not have any water and any of the fire hydrants, you know, so people are like, oh, you could have more firefighters. It's like, but what would they do?
Dropping off Gunner at a new school. It's really nervous.
I was gonna say, do the kids ask a lot of questions and ask what's going on, or are they just along for the, you know, journey?
We've been really upfront with Gunner from the beginning, and like letting him know and trying to talk to him about it and let out his feelings. You know, I haven't let him see any media. He hasn't seen one photo or video, you know, so I didn't feel like that was a good place, and trying to like save the trauma, but I want to help him process it as he goes, and not like stuff it behind, but not overdo it. So I'm like really trying to find this hard balance.
Because even kids have to grieve a loss too, the loss of a home and memories, you know?
I mean, he's cried multiple times and misses his snake skin we found under a rock on a hike, and he misses his friends, and he, you know, he definitely is a very nostalgic person. So everything on his shelf he looked at it every day.
There's a memory attached to everything he had.
Like more than any kid I've ever met. So it's definitely been a transition, and going to a new school and being the new kid from the fires, and it's been a lot, but I'm proud of him.
Heidi told me she and Spencer actually don't have the funds to rebuild their home, and right now the family is renting in Santa Barbara. The focus at this moment, moving forward and putting out new music. Only E.T. crashed Heidi's steamy music video set for her re-released single Body Language, which is out now on her Remixes EP.
And action, Heidi.
With everything you guys have been through, this must feel like such a huge blessing, you know, to be working, but also to be pursuing your passion. I mean, you love this.
Yeah, I mean, this is my dream come true, obviously.
Yeah.
I performed Body Language at Miss Universe, and I thought that was going to be the moment that transcended me into pop stardom.
Yeah.
And you just really never know how life, you never give up on your dreams.
You dropped your new music as a deluxe version of your original album, Superficial. Why not a new record, by the way? Did it feel like an extension of what you have already put out in that album, in that record?
Well, I had that new album that I had been working on for, you know, over a year. And so we were like, let's merge it with Superficial, because we'll do the Taylor Swift waterfall effect, throw it in the algorithm, and now we're gonna come out and separate it as Heidiwood, which has 22 songs on it.
Wow, I was gonna say there's so much music.
There's so much music. We've been working for a year straight with the youngest, hottest producers, writers, the it people in the industry, the up and coming. So it's really that new sound. It's called like hyper pop, and now it's slut pop and experimental pop. I'm like, pop. There's no more
Club pop. It's like all I know is it's got me freaking bopping, you know?
Got that pop.
What do your sons make of the music? Like, are you guys driving to school and they want to hear it?
love
I
the
bet,
music.
yeah.
And my son, he's like, "You're the best singer in the world, Mom." And he's like, "I want to go to all your concerts." And obviously, I don't want them to listen to like all the lyrics.
Yeah.
So.
But they're fun. They don't know.
But they're fun.
like, yeah.
And they do. They love them.
Oh,
They
that's so
request
good.
them.
There is one song I want to talk about that I think was a big hit with fans of the Hills, and that's "Forgive and Forget." I mean, fans of the show, I feel like it took us right back to that conversation you and Lauren were having on that couch.
I haven't felt so betrayed by best friends in so long. Like,
I didn't do anything.
yeah, exactly. You didn't do anything.
Stop. I can't control people, Lauren.
Say stop. Say, okay, you say,
I did
you
say
sit on the
stop.
phone and you tell him that you love him. If he loved you, he wouldn't do like that to your best friend.
Did you write that forever ago, or was this a new song?
I wrote that song last year. We decided
Okay.
going back into the studio that I wanted to kind of pick up where I left off with music, and that I never really had a chance to tell so many stories about plastic surgery and
Yeah.
friendship and just that time in Hollywood.
Totally.
And so we thought, let's just go through that era to come out to kind of where we are now. So
To show the growth.
Yeah, just to show the growth
Yeah.
and to be able to have my voice during that time in different situations. Like, I also had that Juju piece of the interview
Nightline.
inserted in
Yep.
one. Yeah, so it was fun to be able to pop back in there and feel empowered by the situations that I never had a voice in media in, and to come out to now and where we are.
That's so amazing, because I feel like it probably was so cathartic for you, because there's probably things left unsaid or things you wanted to say that you got to put out in this record. Did it feel like some weight kind of lifted off of you?
Yeah,
Was it healing?
It was healing in a lot of ways, and especially with the media
Yeah.
too, because I just felt like I didn't have that voice, and I was so like ostracized, and I was so kind of criticized in so many ways, on camera, off camera, with friends, with media people. So it just feels really nice and
Yeah.
like a weight lifted from that time.
Look at my baby, how she's doing now. Okay, I love it. Did you hear from anyone from the Hills family about that particular song, "Forgive and Forget"? I imagine Lauren's not reaching out to talk to you about that record.
Actually, no, I had,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I mean, one of my best friends is Jem Bunny.
Yeah.
And I think she felt this song the most relatable
Yeah.
for her.
Do you still have a dream collaborator, that you want to work with?
I mean, there's so many. I love Charlotte Lawrence. I love Charli XCX.
Oh, I can totally
Who doesn't
see that.
love Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Britney's obviously amazing. J-Lo. J-Lo, you're like my
Okay.
favorite ever.
She knows how to do a good music
She
video.
is my life goal.
Really? Yeah.
Nobody does it better, looks better,
Sing, dance, act,
sings,
yep.
mom. She's just like Superwoman.
Superwoman.